welcome back to a new tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be showing you guys how to make a basic tower defense. So let's get started. I've already got my backdrop. Just do whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it grass because it's green, so it's supposed to kind of look like grass. Okay, so then I made a new sprite and called it path draw because I want to draw mine with pen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say when green flag is clicked. Oh yeah, and you need the pen extension if you're gonna draw yours with pen. Just click it to get it. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the pen size, the pen color to that. I'm gonna erase all first, and then I'm gonna set the pen size to like 50. Then I'm gonna go to wherever I want to my path to start. So I'm gonna be like -240, 50 or something. Then I'm going to say, then I'm just gonna make a block called draw path, and I'm just gonna make it run without screen refresh so it can draw the path really quick. So yeah, so in the draw path, we can just say wherever you want your path to be. So mine's just gonna say pen down, and I'm just gonna say go to however far I want my path to be. So I'm gonna put this block in here so it'll be doing it. Maybe go to 150. So now there's a path, and I'm gonna set this maybe to be like 70, so it's higher. This might just take a little bit of just fiddling around with it to make it work. Yeah, maybe more like 60. I want there to be some room still. Okay, there. Then I'm gonna say it's gonna then go to you know what? Let's just, to make this easier, let's just actually not do this. Just make a block called draw line from. So this will just draw us a good line. So then run without screen refresh from x1, y1, and then 2, x2, y2. If you guys have watched my pen platformer tutorial, you've probably seen this block. What this is basically gonna do is it's gonna put the pen up, and then it's gonna basically go to the first position, and then it's going to put the pen down, and then it's going to draw a line to the second position. So then we're gonna go to x2 and y2. So it's going to x1, y1, x2, y2, and then we're gonna say for the draw path is just draw a line from -240, 70 to like 80, 70, or 70, and then so as you can see, it is drawing a line. Then we can just do this again, and we can say from 70 to 70, 0. So now it has this line, and then we can just say then it can I don't really know what I want my path to do. I guess it could just, okay, my path's just gonna be really basic. So I'm just gonna change this to like 50, and I'm gonna change this to 50, and I'm gonna say 50 again because I just want it to be shorter. That's a problem. I think I messed something up. Hold up. 50, 70, 50. There must be a problem. I don't know what it is though. Yeah, 50, 0. 57. Maybe it's not erasing everything. Okay, there. I don't know what was happening there, but there was a problem. Okay, I'm gonna say actually like 0, because sorry, this is taking a while. But I'm just trying to get it like really basic path. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna say 0. Like my path is just gonna be like super basic, like, and it's probably gonna be really easy. But you guys just make a better path, okay? This is all my path is gonna be. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna set the spin size somewhere like 80. So it's just a little. Okay. 70. Sorry. This is taking a little while. Yeah, so this is what my path's gonna be. Yeah, it's really simple. I mean, you guys draw a better path, okay? That's what you guys have to do. But I'm just gonna do this. Now, then we're gonna need a new sprite, and we can call it enemy, because this is gonna be the enemies that go on the path. So then, what we can do is draw. I'm just gonna have one type for now. I will show you how to make more types in later episodes. So then I'm gonna just draw my enemy, and I don't know why this outline's so big, so I'm gonna set this to like 10, and then I'm gonna set the outline to be like that color, I guess. It's a weird looking enemy, but it works. Then I'm just gonna call this basic, because this can be my basic enemy. Next, what we're going to do is get a one flag clicked. We're going to hide the sprite, because this is going to be the original sprite. And then this is going to be the one that creates all the clones. So we can make a new variable called clone ID for this sprite only, and that means that each sprite is going to have each clone is going to have a different value. So I'm going to set the clone ID to main, because this is going to be the main sprite, and then I'm going to go to the first path. So that would be -240, and then 50, I think. If I show it, no, it was like 70. Okay, so now it's where it needs to be. Then I can get a one I receive, and this is going to be a message called start wave. And so because we're gonna have a button that'll start the wave, but right now we can just say broadcast it so that we can see if our enemies are spawning right. So when I receive start wave, we can say if, and then we can say clone ID equals main. Then we can set the clone ID to clone, so then the clones will know that they're like, so then we can tell the difference, and then we can repeat, and we can get a variable, so we can call it wave for all sprites, and this is going to keep track of which wave we're on. And right now we can just say set wave to 1, and then when we receive start wave, we can change the wave by 1, because it's going to be a new wave. So I'm going to actually set the wave to 0 here, because it's going to change it by 1, so then we would be on wave 2 if we set it to 1. So then in the clone, we're going to repeat wave times, maybe pick random 1 to 2.0. So anywhere in between there, I'm going to do 1.0. So that means it could be a decimal, like it could be 1.4 or something. So yeah, times wave. So then it's going to create a clone of itself, and then wait 0.2 seconds or something. So then now we need to do the path codes for the clones. So So when I start as a clone, and this video is just gonna be really quick. For part 1, I'm just gonna show you guys how to do the basic setup for the game, and then I will show how to do more stuff like a shop, different turrets, upgrades, and different enemies and stuff. So when I start as a clone, first thing we're gonna do is show and go to the front layer. Then we're gonna switch our costume. We can go ahead and make a new variable called type for this ride only. So what we can do here, so the type is going to be like what type it's gonna be. So yeah, we can set this to maybe just be 1, so we could use type with numbers. So we can say set type then before it creates a clone of itself to maybe pick random 1 to wave. So if it's like, so however many types we have, so if it's like we have 6 types, then it can't do type 6 until we get to wave 6. So yeah, so switch costume to this, and we can have some stuff for the different types, but right now there's just 1. So we can say then go to the position and then repeat until our x is greater than 0. So our x position is greater than 0. Then we can say change x by like 2, and then another repeat until. We'll see. Now it's oh, I forgot to change this to 0. If we look, yeah, it's to 0. So then it stops, and we can make different enemies go faster or something. But right now, we can just do it like this. So then it stops, and then repeat until y is less than -50. So you can say y position is less than -50, and so I'm just going to change this to y position. I'm on Turbo Warp. If you guys have, this is free. You can just go to turbowarp.org, and it's just Scratch, and you can like load these files into Scratch, but it just has some better functions and a bunch of add-ons and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, then what you can do is say y position is less than -50, then change y by -2, and later we can put a speed variable in there, but right now I'm not going to add that yet. And then repeat until x is greater than 239. We can say x position and put the 239 on this side. Then we can change the x by 2 again. So now if we put it in here, see, and the spawning is working. So, and then yeah, so we can say wait maybe 0.3 seconds or something, so that the clones have time to, okay, 0.5 seconds. Okay, maybe just 0.6, because I want them to be just spaced out just enough. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. And then they move along the path, and then, but now they are just hitting the wall. So I'm gonna say delete this clone. And then in all of this, and then I'm gonna say yeah. So yeah. So this is the basic movement for the enemies. They're working. So yeah, this is the, I think, should I just leave it here for part 1? I don't really know what to add without without taking a lot of time, because I don't want to add too much more, or this video would get pretty long. So I mean, I guess I can show you how to add some of the different speeds. So I could make a variable called speed for this sprite only. And it's really simple. What you're just gonna do is say, for now, we can just, so here's what we're gonna do. We can make a new block and make it run without screen refresh and call it like clone setup. So this will set up the variables and everything for the clone, and then run without screen refresh, so it'll happen really fast. I don't really think it needs to be, but I'm gonna do that just to be safe. So we can set the speed. So this is just where we're gonna do the different types. So we can say if else type equals 1. I only have one type right now, so this isn't gonna be very much, but once I make more types, then we can really use this block. Right now I can just say set speed to like 3 maybe, because I thought it was kind of slow. Then we can say change x by speed, and then change y by times -1. So speed times -1. So it'll be going down. Yeah, and then now you can see that they're going faster. And yeah, I think I am going to change this back to like 0.3. So yeah, this is part 1 on how to make a tower defense game. It was pretty short, I think, but I'll make part 2 shortly, and I think in part 2 I might add some turrets or maybe go and add a few more enemies. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and bye.